Welcome back to the Lodgecast. I'm your host, Lauren.
And I'm
today,
Zach.
Okay, I didn't want you to talk yet, but we got Mark.
That's me. I'm
and
back. I'm
my
here.
favorite, Devin.
My
money
least,
don't.
least favorite, Zach.
You already said your name.
Finish my
so.
sentence.
You're my favorite, Zach.
My
That's enough
money
screen time.
don't.
Jiggle, jiggle.
It
Fold.
folds.
I like the way you wiggle, wiggle.
Ah,
Faux
no.
show.
Welcome to the.
I wanna
the
see you dribble,
podcast-
dribble.
The podcast
You know.
about youth group.
We're just,
Guys, I'm not part of the youth, if you were wondering. I wish I was, though.
You seem. You look like it.
today.
Mark, no one's ever told me that. This is such an original joke.
I literally told her
What?
that today.
Such an original joke.
Why are
Let's
you
move
looking
on.
at me?
She's short enough, Jesse.
Today, for the first segment, I would like to bring attention to a tragic story that happened not that long ago.
Who does this involve? Me.
One time, Devin was driving, and she backed into the McDonald's.
No.
And
Who's Devin?
the window just shattered. So an employee came out and asked her if she wanted ice cream. So
Yeah, but I didn't accept it because I was too humble. They should thank me. Their McDonald's got redone.
You saved them so much money on that ice cream cone.
Gosh.
Yeah.
McDonald's needs it.
And they-
Wait, I didn't know that part of the story. I knew you ran into McDonald's, but they offered you an ice cream.
Yeah, I came inside and they were like, "Do you want like a free ice cream or something?"
Wait, so you went outside and then came back inside the McDonald's, or?
They told
She's
he's
walked
like,
through
"Come
Did
the
you
sit
walk through the
down."
window that you just shattered, or did
No.
you go through the door?
But the guy that was next to the window was like, "Oh shoot, dog!" I was almost dead.
Um, wow. So I feel like
Anyway,
if you want to know something about Devin, just
She
know
ran
that
into a
that
McDonald's.
happened.
I was young.
Oh well, that's what was it
Probably
like
like 2
2
years
years
ago.
ago?
3. Thank you.
Shouldn't do the math.
Wait,
Let's
it
do
was in the-
we should do a fun facts segment.
Fun facts
Yes.
about
Yes.
like.
So Devin's fun fact is she hit a McDonald's. Next.
How come?
My fun fact is that I didn't hit a McDonald's.
My fun fact is
Wow.
also that I didn't hit a McDonald's.
Zach.
I've also never hit a building.
Oh, look at that! That's
Wow.
You've hit a McDonald's?
Never hit a building. What is McDonald's?
Not
It's
a building.
Well, I have never hit a building
McDonald's
either.
is a bunch of health code violations.
Well, that too. But
No offense. McDonald's.
Someone was
I'm
like,
not offended.
"Your insurance is gonna make double." I was like,
Who said that?
"That's funny."
What?
Someone from my high school.
That's kind of funny.
That's so hilarious.
When I hit somebody, I didn't have insurance on my car.
why?
Oh, well, what'd
That's
you do?
what you get.
I didn't do anything.
That's.
You literally just said when I hit
Wait a
somebody.
second. Could you add details? Because it's sounding like a hit and run at the
So
moment.
when I hit someone, but I didn't do anything. But when I hit them,
you might want to
You might have
elaborate
been-
on details
I
because
hit
it's.
her car, and then I realized, oh darn, I don't have insurance.
but you didn't do anything though, right?
No,
Okay.
no. For the record, nothing happened. So yeah, we were gonna go to the police, but then they were like, we don't need you to do that. So I was
Because you know the person, right? You know the person. That's a good detail to add that you know this person. It was not
actually,
just
she
a
was
random
a complete
stranger.
stranger, and I wrecked her car and everything inside.
Sarcasm warning.
Mark's like,
That wasn't sarcastic.
"Please
I'm
don't."
trying to help you not get like.
So, I feel like I need to do this, every episode. So if you're a new listener, we are some people from this little place out in Brooklyn and also in Jackson.
Brooklyn, New York?
Yes, we are all from Brooklyn, Michigan,
No, thank you. Sorry,
and
I was
also
confused.
Jackson, Michigan. Wink, wink. I just blinked. Wink,
Double
wink.
wink.
Anyway,
Double wink
we
is
go
a blink.
Yeah, it's
to
plural for
Heart
wink.
the Lakes United Brethren in Christ Church. Woot woot. Mark is the worship leader for our Jackson campus and the worship leader for Next Generation,
Yes,
our
I
youth
sing.
ministry band.
And
Yeah.
sometimes play an instrument.
Devin and Zach are
Sometimes.
going to be
We
are
are.
going to be they're just going to be leading the
Do you want a
youth
fist bump or
ministry
do you just want to leave me hanging?
in
Thank you.
at the Jackson campus. And I am a student. I have no official title.
But she
here I
is
am.
our podcast
Except really
leader,
cool
and she
podcast
is Lauren.
host.
Thanks,
We
guys.
should have this as your official title. Really cool podcast host.
Can I get a little edited picture?
Yeah.
That works, too. Yeah.
Jesse's so excited he can use the buttons now because last time I told him no.
We meet every Monday night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Correct?
at the Brooklyn campus for now.
And we're also going to be live streaming our worship and sermons, I believe, at like 7 o'clock.
Yes. So if you wanna
Cool.
watch us jam and you wanna watch us love the Lord, you can do that.
You just click a button on your computer, and then you like it so much that you actually bring your little self here.
Unless you can't.
Then you can watch it online and
Yeah.
still see
Or
what we're
buy
doing.
a plane ticket. Don't make excuses.
Jesus doesn't.
Jesus would
Walk
come.
yourself here.
Yeah, walk all the way from
Wherever
Europe.
you're at.
It's just an ocean. You can swim. Get a boat. Anyway,
Just make sure you stay focused, or you might fall and you won't be able to walk on water.
nah.
Where is this going? This bunny trail
have no
has
idea.
like literally left this.
So basically, you should come to the lodge. At the lodge, we do a host section where Mark and we host.
we do fun stuff like yell
We're-
at people.
We're so cool. We did that once. Yeah. Then we play a game in the gym. Can I get a woot woot? Woot
Woot. Zach, there was no. woot.
Hello.
Did you sheesh that,
Where's
Jesse?
your wooting?
She did sheesh. Sheesh.
Then we do some worship with our
Worship
youth
team.
band, worship
Yes,
team,
and Jen.
Jen. Woot woot.
And Jen.
Thanks, Devin.
You're welcome.
And then we love the Lord.
Yes.
So that sounds like your cup of tea. Make your way over here. It's
Make
really
your-
fun.
We
Anyway,
would love for you to join us at this swell gathering.
it's really fun. You make lots of great
Howdy,
people.
partner. We'd love to have you around these parts here down in Tarnation.
There's a fifth person on the podcast.
There's a lot of nice people here,
Yes.
and it'll be such a fun time. And if you don't like it, we force you to be here. So
Oh.
you better like it.
You have no choice.
It's like come one, come every single time kind of thing.
No, it is an awesome time though. It is really fun.
Yeah, it is actually.
It is the best day of the week, as we call it.
It sounds like sarcasm.
No, it's
What's
not
our new
sarcasm.
slogan?
Our new song
Oh
slogan.
yeah, the slogan.
Monday nights is
R for the fam.
for the fam.
Monday nights are for the fam.
It's for the fam actually.
That's
R
the,
for
that's
the
our
fam.
new
Or for the fam.
summer
It's for
slogan.
the
It's
fam.
R for the
It's
fam.
is for
R,
the fam.
Monday nights.
R,
Monday
R,
nights
R,
is for the
R,
fam.
R.
Is-
Wiki.
Well,
It's
then
R.
that doesn't make.
That's what
sense.
it is.
That's not grammar.
Ask Cody. It's is. It
Monday
is.
nights.
If you're listening
Monday
to the
nights
podcast,
is for
help
the
us.
fam. Monday
Mondays.
nights are
Mondays.
for the
No,
Just-
that doesn't
Monday
make
nights
sense.
are
Tiebreaker.
for
Is
the
it
fam.
Monday nights is for the fam?
Or maybe
isn't
it's
it?
Mondays is for the fam.
It's Monday nights is for
Monday
the fam
nights are
because
for the
Cody doesn't
fam.
know
Monday
grammar.
nights are
Monday
for
nights
the
are
fam.
for the fam.
No, it's. I think it's supposed to be R, but he has it on the thing. Is. I promise you, I'm not lying.
So you're saying the pastor's wrong.
The
Oh, you're
Oh
saying the
my
pastors are wrong.
gosh.
Jesse is throwing shade.
Pastors can be wrong.
They can. That's true.
Are you serious?
My goodness.
shell
What?
shocking
They're
information.
humans?
They can
They
be
are.
No way.
incorrect.
Incorrect. Yes.
My eyes are getting
How?
blurry.
Wait, you're telling me Cody Moorhead can be wrong,
Well, especially Cody. Yeah.
Wow.
and he's not here to defend himself.
Oh.
But in all reality, Cody does amazing messages. That's
No.
my favorite part of Monday nights. So
Speaking
if
of
you
which-
get to come,
Segue.
excuse me.
Segue.
Segue into the actual
into our
the meaning of this
discussion.
podcast.
Cody is our youth pastor, and Cody does a really great job of just he's extremely passionate and talks about things that are relatable to teens and even adults. So I think if that's kind of like something that you need, relatable godly messages, you should definitely come check us out. Speaking of relatable godly messages, let's get in to
Did you segue my segue?
I segued your
Double
segue.
segue. Pew, pew, pew.
Use the air horn. Air horn, Jesse.
Woo!
There we go.
It was a little late now. It just feels
That was,
awkward.
yeah, now that was awkward. You should
Double
have been on top of
segue.
it.
Anyway, so now we just have to segue off of that segue because
Yes.
we got segued.
We
This is
segue
the
in.
worst
This
group
is
of people.
this is such a chaotic
Jeez.
segue.
So, sermon.
Sermon.
Lauren, please tell me what the bottom line was. Unless you
Yes.
forgot, then I can tell you.
The bottom line today was read your Bible.
Essentially,
And-
I
That was
mean,
close.
that was
That was
that was pretty much the point that was being driven.
Was you can't have a healthy, sustainable relationship with Jesus Christ unless you read your Bible.
Yes.
Yes, that
That
is
was
true.
the gist of it. Yes.
Cody today brought up a kind of a really cool thing called.
Cool point.
No, it was
Devotional?
it was a thing.
It was a thing.
It was a thing.
Devotional?
In other
The
words,
thing.
devotional. Thank you, Zach.
Devotion.
Is your full name Zachary?
Yes.
Thank you, Zachary.
No.
I hit my
Anyway.
face.
Oh, we need to stop. Okay, today Cody talked about a devotional,
Yes.
and as somebody who is Gen Z, I feel it is important to bring this up. He had a devotional called something Gen Z devotional. I don't remember what it was called.
I'm Gen Z.
Wait, what
so
is
am
it
I.
called?
We're all
it was
technically
like
Gen Z, aren't we?
Mm,
The world
The-
according to Gen
the
The
word
word
according
according
to
to
Gen
Gen
Z.
Z.
The
the
word
word
according
according
to
to
Gen
Gen
Z.
Z. This was a
by
gift.
Josh and Andy.
Yes.
Yes.
This was a gift to Cody from Cool Carl himself.
You gotta check it
Whoa.
out. Sunday Social. Cool Carl. Really cool.
Yes.
Big
Shameless
fan.
plug.
Honestly,
anyway,
I've never
Wait,
heard of them.
okay.
Was
until
it Sunday?
Um,
It wasn't Sunday Social. It's Sunday.
We're never gonna
I
get the
don't know
main
what we're
topic
supposed to be
going.
talking
It's
about.
SundaySocial.tv.
Anyway,
That's
guys.
him. He
Yeah.
made that.
Back to
That's his brand.
the word according to Gen Z. This is a devotional where like there's a bunch of different Bible verses but put into the slang of the Generation Z, which is all of us. I hit your microphone. I'm so sorry. This is all of us. We are all Gen Z.
Yes, we use these
So-
words daily. Dog. Wait, no.
Pop
Lit.
off, King.
Finna.
I'm finna talk about Jesus.
I'm swagging. Do people still say that?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
No, I don't think swag
I-
is a cool term anymore.
Oh shoot.
We use
Mark,
it.
that's not very swag of you. You're not popping off. I'm gonna need you
Oh
to.
my gosh.
I'm gonna need you
We're
to calm
swagalicious
down.
This is very
up in here, and if you
unradical,
ain't,
bro.
Then
You're
you can leave.
so swag.
You can walk your
Okay.
happy butt out the door. That's all I had to say.
Okay.
Mark looks mad at me.
Zach,
I'm
you're
not
the
mad.
most.
I'm disappointed.
I guess I would say the most.
Composed.
Yeah, that's the word.
That's because I feel like an outcast right now because I don't use any of those words.
Neither do I.
At all.
Neither do I. We
use
were
them
joking.
I use them sarcastically.
Okay,
The
you're-
devotion isn't kidding. Those words are actually in it.
Oh yeah, it's so cool though. Well, it's such an interesting
This
way.
is not great.
We're never gonna
This
get
is
this
the
topic.
worst podcast.
Let's see. Here, I'll take this thing. So yeah, it's the Gen Z, the word according to Gen Z. It's really interesting because it has like, it's comedic, which kind of draws you into it because it reads off the like verse as if it was the Gen Z version, and it adds all these like slang terms like Big G, and it's God. So it's pretty funny, but then it draws you into like the devotional portion of it. So
I think like having like these kind of things where it's like it's fun shows that like to a lot of people who might have a bad connotation with Christianity or
Yeah.
with God, seeing like being able to see like, oh, I can be a Christian and I can have fun. And like I think that's really important because I think a lot of people who especially struggle with like different kinds of church hurt or just have no real experience or relationship with God can see, hey, this is fun, this is funny.
yeah.
I can have a great time and still have an amazing relationship with my creator. And I
Yeah.
think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. I think a question to ask all of you guys is what would you say are some healthy habits to get into reading your Bible at least 4 days a week? 'Cause that's
Reading your
kinda
Bible
what
at
we
least 4
started.
days a week.
Yeah.
Set an alarm.
Yep, that's a good one.
Have an alarm that pick a time that you're like that you have time every day. Like I have a little bit of time in the morning, so I have my alarm on the morning and I'm reading through in the mornings before I go to work. But sometimes for some people that doesn't work because you've got a bunch of stuff you got to do in the morning. Sometimes evening's better. Sometimes you have enough time in your lunch. Like that's what I recommend.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion. What
Yeah,
you
and
Lauren?
we talked about this a little bit last week.
Yeah,
like
we did.
finding the right time to pray also goes hand in hand with finding the right
Yeah.
time to read your Bible. So I think for me, I try to go on it more than once per day, like because I use
Yeah.
my Bible app because I do devotionals plus the verse of the day, and then I read a little bit. So and I have like notifications for the devotionals and for the verse. So like after I do the verse of the day, I read a little bit from that same chapter, or like just move around kind of depending on the day.
Yeah, that's really good. What about you?
Zachary.
Wow, the
Me
one
and
time
Marco-
we're composed, you can't be.
He's not composed.
Oh
We're
my
adjusting
gosh,
our
you had one
microphones.
opportunity.
Him and I, second, we're both adjusting them, but we keep making eye contact when we do.
I was trying to go slow so it didn't make any noise.
So, as you can
Failed.
tell,
What about you, Zachary Arthur Mangini?
I would
Ooh.
say
My name's Arthur. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
full name?
Anyway, sorry.
Your middle name is Perry.
That's true. It is. Mine is
Forgot
Perry.
about that. Where's Ferry? He's right there. Okay, let's go.
We can have fun and be Christian, as you can see.
yes, you can. I would say, like, not just do it in your free time, but actually make time to read and
Yeah.
to pray. Like, I was literally just talking about this to Devin. Like, I feel like we just push aside reading as, like, a last-minute thing before we go to bed. We never, like, it's always, like, doing something else other than, it's literally everything else but reading.
And then it's before we go
Yeah.
to bed, so it's like.
And that's right before you go to bed and you're super tired and you don't want to do
Also,
it.
we're married, if you guys were wondering, so you're not like, what the heck? That's so weird. Anyways, continue. I'm ready.
I finished.
Okay, that was good. That's definitely good. Make free time or make time, because a lot of people are like, oh, find your free time. But what if you have zero free time?
Everybody has free time.
Everybody has
Check
Everybody
your
has
phone.
free time.
It's true.
Check your phone. I
Look
bet
at
you.
your-
Check
I
your
bet you. I
screen
bet you your
time.
daily average is at least 4 hours, at least. And if you're in our generation, it's probably 10.
Probably.
Actually, mine's 9.5, so you're wrong.
Ooh, you was wrong.
Burn.
Such a win for you, Lauren.
Thanks,
You
guys.
got it, girl.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's good to find healthy habits, and it's different. Like the things that are beneficial most for different people are like it works differently. Like I have an archaeological study Bible that I just got recently, and I'm a big like history nerd. So
I have a history Bible.
You have a history
I have
Bible?
a history Bible.
I do not, but
Well, it's
I'm
like the same. It's like
super jealous.
archaeological and history.
Wait, you have a history Bible?
I have a history Bible.
My
Yes.
Bible's history too.
It's not as cool.
Nothing is as cool as the Action Bible, hands down, without a doubt, no debate.
Your hands are up, not down. Hands down.
Hands
down.
Hands down.
Hands
Action
up.
Bible. I had one when I was a kid. I don't know if you know the Action Bible is. It's literally like the Bible, but it's comic book. It's like in a comic book format. It was my favorite thing as a kid. But honestly, on that topic, I'm really good at segues on accident. Finding a translation that's most comfortable for you is like really, it's really helpful.
Yeah.
Like, because there's so many translations that it gets confusing sometimes. And there's the weird ones like KJV where it's thous and these and thous.
I read
I
mine
started
in
reading
KJV.
the Bible in King James Version. I got like
I
most of the way through the Old Testament.
I struggle with the KJV
Yeah, me
just because
too.
there's
It's
so
hard to understand.
I can't. Yeah, you can. I can't understand it. I use the NIV or ESV a lot. Those are my go-tos.
Yeah.
So it's good. Like what I like, we have the YouVersion Bible app that we use. Like a lot of us use that. And what's super helpful is that it has like tons and tons of translations of it, like ESV, NIV, NLT.
I think there's like a million different
They
languages.
have a lot. They even have 'em in different languages like Japanese. Like there's all sorts of like. I downloaded it, but I couldn't read it, so I just switched
Just
again.
for
I
Haas.
didn't think about it. I was just like, oh, what is it like? And I was like, oh, I can't read it. Surprise. So I was just,
Wait, I
It's in a
can't read
different
this?
language.
Wow.
I didn't think about it. I was just like excited. I was
Wait.
like, hey, this is so cool.
So one time, okay, segue from that. I one time set my phone into Japanese for Haas, and then I was
You
like,
couldn't
I don't know
figure
how
out
to
how to
change
turn
it back.
She's like, what does this mean?
Her phone is still in Japanese to
To
this
stay.
day. She just clicks
I was
buttons
wondering
hoping
why
she
her
gets the
text
right
didn't
thing.
make sense.
those aren't letters in the English alphabet.
Oh dear.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Should we do a little fun question? Can any of you guys speak a different language?
I took
Hablo.
French for like 3 years, but not really.
I did.
Not fluently.
Hola. Por qué?
Okay. Hola. That means hi
Yes.
for why.
Hi for why?
Oh yeah.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
If you're saying
There you
por,
go.
if you're saying por qué, that means like why. If you're saying por qué, that means because. So
Is that
hello
true,
because.
Jesse?
Yeah. I just took Spanish.
Jesse's nodding.
Bonjour,
Thank you,
comment ça
Jessie.
va? Comment ça va bien?
Wow, Devin, pop up.
21.
Why are you saying
No,
31?
22.
Comment ça va bien?
Yeah, he's speaking French.
Moi bien.
What was that? That reminds me. What was the one like thing? And back to like the one like TikTok or Vine thing that was like they were like interviewing somebody and she was trying to do a Jamaican accent and like she did like the weird like she did like a weird like thing. You did that you like almost did that exactly.
the
You know what I mean?
Mbaka.
Yeah, that reminded me of that when Devin made that noise.
Moi bien. Oh wow.
Wait,
We have things we're supposed to
Can we
talk
talk
about, and we're not
my
doing
favorite
that.
meme? At least us gusto.
No, my goodness.
What?
No, what
British
we can't-
people.
British
I'm not
people
going
are
to,
funny.
but British people are hilarious.
British people are funny.
It's Tuesday, innit?
And
No.
Jesse
Can
and
you
I make
speak
fun.
another language that I didn't know? I can speak. Ik spreek Attenley.
Pig Latin. I can't
Do
do
we have an
it.
applause button?
I see the gears spinning in your head as you're doing that on one of the other tracks. Okay, how about this? Is there a language you guys would like to speak? Like, if you could just magically fluently speak this language, what language would you pick?
Spanish. I would have passed my Spanish class.
Probably Italian.
Italian. Ooh, nice. I like it. Devin?
Devin looks like a French speaker.
Probably French. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I don't know what that means.
There's so many interesting languages. I would want to choose something out of like left field. Like I would choose Russian
That's not left field.
or like
Left field is
an
like
ancient, or like an ancient language.
archaic Latin.
Yeah, like no, like I don't know. Like being the goody how to speak English.
I want to
Jesse.
speak.
I want to
Sweden.
speak English fluently because I obviously can't. Honestly, no, I would want to like something that like the Bible's written in because it's like in Aramaic, it's in Hebrew, it's in Greek, it's in Latin. I would
Yeah,
want to
that'd
be able
be
to read
cool.
at least like one of those like old
Japanese.
languages, Japanese, and then I could actually read it in my
Wait.
Bible.
The Bible wasn't written in English.
What? No
My
way.
gosh.
This
I wonder
episode
if
is
some
just
people
full
actually think that the Bible was written in
Probably
English.
do.
just
I
so
did when I
weird.
was a little kid.
I mean, when you're a kid, yeah. Like I was, I
I mean, I would too.
I thought I could fly as a kid, and I learned I was wrong. But
Because you got thrown out
I
a
got
window.
thrown out a
Yeah,
window.
yeah.
No, Mark got closed out of the window and he just starts going, I can fly. I can
It
fly.
could
No,
have
I
happened.
can't.
It could have happened. I
believe
don't
I can-
remember it.
Oh
but-
shoot.
I believe that would have been like someone, at least one of your siblings would be like, oh yeah, by the way, you flew and you want to go test it right now? Should we all go test it?
You should stand on top of the church on the very tippy top of the cross. And
Just
then
at the
we'll
top
put a
of the
trampoline
sanctuary.
at the bottom. So then if you don't fly,
So that I
you'll just
bounce
jump.
half as high and then still hit the ground really
You
hard.
could be like Buzz Lightyear and fall with style.
I did that already.
No, you
Was it
didn't.
with style,
you fell
though?
on your face.
I don't remember. I landed on my head. That's true. there is my Harry Potter wishbone looking scar on my forehead that I got from
Buzz
it.
Lightyear lands with style on his face.
Well,
That
ladies
is-
and gentlemen,
That's the moral of the story.
So
No, it's not.
the
wha-
point of all this is to say that if you have
wanna-
trouble getting into your Bible, make time for it and set an alarm.
And if you want to further your relationship with Jesus Christ, read your Bible.
Make it a habit.
Make
It's
it a
good. Like what is it? Like 2 weeks? What did we say? We last like there's a certain amount of time where you got to do something over and over again for
Before
it to
it
become a
becomes-
habit and
Mhm.
become something that you do.
Yeah, Pastor Kyle talked about a study. I also saw a TikTok on it. They did like a study of, I can't remember, I think it was like 40,000 people. And people reading their Bible 1 day a week, you saw like no increase in their, what was it? Like their, what life am I talking about? Like, what word am I
lifestyle.
looking for? Yeah.
Like an improvement in life.
Yes,
like
an improvement in lifestyle. There was no leap at 1, no leap at 2. At 3, there was a little jump, like a heartbeat. And then at 4, it was like a significant leap.
Yeah,
so if
which
you
is
can
why
make 4 days a week.
Cody said that at 4 days, like that
Mhm.
was one of his points during his sermon. 4 days. 4 days reading your Bible.
And that's all you need. Well, not all you need,
Not all
but
you need.
like
You
all
should
that
always
to get
do
you
you can-
started.
That's a good start if you
Mhm.
can. Like if you have nothing else but 4 days that you can read for those 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
4 days is all you need to get started.
And we
Yes.
actually have stuff that we do as a church. If you add any one of us, I think you guys all get invites from Kyle for his for his sermon.
Yeah.
We do devotionals together as a church.
Yeah, it's
And
cool.
so on the YouVersion Bible app, if you find any of us, Mark Mellinger, Lauren
Comstock,
Devin, is it
Ming-
Mingini
it's
now?
Salter.
I don't
Is
think
it
I
still
changed
Salter?
it yet. It's Salter.
And then
Her last name is still Salter.
Devin Salter on the YouVersion or Zach Mingini. I'm so happy I can finally say that. It took me so long.
Yes.
How do you spell your last name, Zach?
I want to try. Minghine.
Yes.
Yep.
Sweet.
I looked at it for the first time yesterday and understood why you pronounce it Mingini. I'm not even kidding. Before I was like, that literally makes no sense. And then I looked at it literally the other day, and I
Sweet,
was
you've
like,
had that last name for how long? And
well,
you like
it looks
finally
like
processed it?
Minghine.
You know why we pronounce it that way?
Mingini because it's
'Cause they're Italian.
That, and it's because that's how they pronounced it.
Oh
There's
my
no reason.
goodness.
Other than that reason.
What?
Wow, I was not expecting that.
Actually, the original spelling of that last name is Minghini.
that would have
That
made
makes
more
more
sense.
sense.
Mingini.
Yeah, that would.
I feel
Interesting
like
how we do
another
that.
point of this episode of the podcast was you can be Christian and have fun.
Yes.
Yes.
Honestly.
Yeah,
Thank you,
buddy.
Jesse. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
buddy. So if you're free Monday night, come join us.
Yay.
Or add us on the YouVersion Bible app, and we'll do
We'll
a
do a
devotional
plan
with
with
you.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we will see you next week.
Outro music. Hit
On-
it, Bo.
Lodgecast. You can listen to the Lodgecast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, under the Lodgecast.
That's true.
It's just Lodgecast.
Normally we're a little
Just
more
Lodgecast.
organized, but we decided just to wing it this time.
Yeah.
We had fun.
Thanks for
That's great.
listening.
Are we normally a little
See
more
you next
Turn it up.
week. Gotta dance it out.
Hey.
I don't see you dancing it out.
I got it.
This is my favorite dance.